Hi, super friends. Welcome to the rabbit hole that we call SUPERnormal,
where we delve into all the parapop culture topics that you love.
So throw on that aluminum foil hat, get the popcorn ready, and make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification to let you know when new episodes of SUPERnormal drop.
Sit back, listen with an open mind.
Enjoy the show.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
We don't go to the same
It's so
school.
weird to meet like
No, I don't.
this.
Tell
The
me,
first
who are
time
you?
ever.
Like, what?
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't know each other.
Suck on that.
What do you do? Oh, let's pretend we're on a date. Oh, we're on a throuple date. Okay, so we're on a throuple date,
Okay.
and we don't know each other, and so we have
Okay.
to introduce ourselves to each other. And
Is this like a
What do you
speed
do?
dating thing? Like where we're going through to the tables really quick?
yeah, but like a throuple.
Thruple.
Okay.
Throuple.
That's good.
A throuple.
One thing you need to know about me before we go forward in this throuple date is I don't like hugs.
I am sorry. Never mind.
Next.
Next.
What is your safe word in case we
Next.
still hug you and you get uncomfortable?
Eggplant.
Eggplant. So if you say eggplant, we can't hug you anymore.
Nope.
Why don't you like
Yeah.
hugs? Matt, hi, my name is Mathew Tow, and I don't like hugs because...
Yeah. I don't like hugs because I don't like touching. I don't know. I just always I think it's like that forceful thing, you know, like when you were a little kid and people used to like just touch you or like force a hug on you. I just don't like it. But I had I had curly blonde hair, and people used to come up and just grab it, and they would just start touching me without my consent, and so they would just grab my hair all the time. So I
had red hair. I know this life.
Yeah, you just don't like to. I just don't like to be touched because of it.
So it's a loss of control. Interesting.
I'm like a cat.
What?
I'm like a cat. You know how like cats only like to be loved on their terms?
You are like a cat.
Yeah. Overstimulation.
Yeah, I just want to be hugged on my own terms.
Yeah, I was just kidding about unpacking the trauma, but that's fine.
I'm not. Welcome to therapy. I think this is like an introduction for our listeners and for us to get to know each other of like why we started this podcast and who we are. So I think,
why should they listen to anything we have to say?
Yeah. Like, how are we qualified to talk about paranormal stuff?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite paranormal thing? Like, what's your jam, Megan and Dana?
I'm a psychic medium. That's my jam. I teach people, like you guys, I teach people to learn about themselves as spirit and their connection, their consciousness, hopefully expand consciousness while I'm here for people that do that. And I love to connect with spirits and bring through evidence that they still exist for people and help people with grieving, and keep expanding my journey in that way and my ability to do it well and to help touch people's lives in the best way I can.
Dana.
Well,
it's good to meet you, Megan. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet both of you. You looked hotter on the app, but still.
Who, him or me?
I have filters.
Jesus.
No, I think all three of us kind of, we all have a lot of similar, we're all psychic mediums. We all teach. And I feel like I have this comfort level in that genre, right? I always say we're always developing, we're always learning. And I know that I still have opportunities and I learn and I develop in that space, and that's cool. But there's this whole vast area of spiritual concepts and ideas and all of that has always grabbed me, that has always I've always had a very curious mind. Fondled me. Yes. It's pulled me in. For those of you who don't know me on social media, my name on social media is Dana Willey Woo. And I started my spiritual journey very woo. very like all into the very woo topics, and very like the further out out of it out there, like I was more into that stuff just because not because I believed any of it, but because I just wanted to like dissect it all and just understand it a little better.
Mm.
And like, how did you come to believe that? And how did that come to be? And so I love all of it. And so I have a very curious mind, and a lot of people know me as like a triple Virgo, but I'm also a triple Libra. And I love looking at everything from a very balanced perspective and seeing all the different sides. So, more than anything, I'm really excited to do this podcast because I get to learn from people that know way more than I do about a bunch of topics. And I think it'll be so much fun to do it with my two friends that actually do really look hot in real life, too. And have fun doing it, but like be grounded about it. You know, I think that there's so much that we
Yeah.
throw at the wall to try to understand spiritual concepts and ideas, that to have like a grounded approach to like try to test some things out and explore. Like I'm so excited for all of this on our little journey in Supernormal.
She really just wants to talk to aliens, honestly.
I really do.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Matt hasn't really had a moment to introduce himself properly. But if there was an alien in our threesome, who would it be? Like an undercover alien.
Not me.
And that's why I was
I
going to
think it is
say,
Matt.
I think it is Matt. And it would be, of course, the first one that said it's not me that would be the alien.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
That's how that works, Matt.
No.
It's like a sleepover. Whoever smelled it dealt it.
He's an Aquarian. Of course he's going to be the alien.
I know.
I'm taking my
He
toys
already
and
said
I'm
he
going
doesn't
home.
like hugs. That's why do you think he doesn't like hugs? Because he's going to be discovered.
You'll find my
Yeah.
my zipper.
Yeah.
Surprise, everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You figured me out.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Fuzzy Wuzzy has no hair.
So other than your childhood trauma,
Yeah.
Matt, who are you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm Matt, and I'm only here because Dana, Willey, and Megan were like, "Let's start a podcast," and I was like, "I'm free." No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm also a medium, but I'm also very black and white in my thinking, and I think getting to understand some of these topics will help me have gray, or at least
Gray is
have
good.
grace, right? For people that do believe in stuff, because I just am very forward thinking. I have this mentality that I have to live in this difficult world, and this is how it operates. In this, what I know to be, there's real and not real, and nothing lives in between, right?
Mm.
So I think me getting exposed to this also helps me understand where people are in their beliefs. And am I going to believe every single thing that's coming out? Like, do I believe in aliens? I'd be dumb to think that aliens, like in this big, vast area of space, that we're the only one exists. But do I think that it's the way that we perceive them? I don't know. And I think this podcast is going to really help me understand what's going to happen. Now, did I think also way back when that I'd be talking to dead people? No. So I think it's going to be a fun ride. And plus, you needed the sassy gay vote, and I'm sassy and gay, so I was like, cool, I'm down. I was like, don't let me give you bangs, because Dana doesn't want bangs.
Bangs
Like,
look
it looks
awful.
awful with bangs.
No. Yeah, I'm against bangs.
Little curtain bangs. Mm-hmm.
They can look nice.
Not on me.
Depends on the bangs.
I think she would look good with bangs.
Oh no, not you. No.
Anybody but
okay.
you.
Well, okay, look, I'm still a hairstylist, so that was my first profession as a hairstylist. And so when I look at someone's forehead or their hair growth pattern, I can see that no bangs, better open face.
But do you know what I picture for her though? When I say bangs, like I'm talking Anne Hathaway, Devil Meets Prada, like straight looking like easy breezy walking down Fifth Avenue. That's what I see when I look at her.
I mean, that's a very specific look.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that her calic right there and right there is
Mm-mm.
gonna give that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that maybe it's a dream. It's a dream of
Yeah,
mine.
you know, you can get bangs, like you can add on like a
Yeah.
little thing of bangs,
Like clip-ons?
just a little clip on. Yeah, we should try that one day. We should just try on some clip on
Yeah, I got
things,
so
and
much to clip on.
I mean, we'll have to give you a whole merkin, but
We'll just clip them onto this part.
you know, there's a lot of good toupees out there for men now. They just
I
glue
would
them right on your head.
I would totally rock one. I totally would.
You can do it.
I totally
Try
would.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a go. Why
Mm-hmm.
not?
And when I'm bored and I have no place to put my debit card, I just go,
Mhm.
No, it's
you know?
glued down. They glue it down, and then every 5 weeks you go back and they take it off and they clean your head and they shave it again, and then they wash it
Mm-hmm.
and style it, and you get like a new one, or they redo that one.
Yeah. I'd put my dowsing rods in there. I'd put my Ouija board planchette
Again,
in
it's
there.
glued
Uh-huh.
down so you wouldn't have access.
I would like, don't glue this part down because I need that. I need change. And
You don't
anytime
want to flap.
I go to the
Use
metaphysical
your
store
butt for that.
to buy a crystal, I'd be like this.
Do you know what they call? They call
Just
that.
do the
They call that a prison
what?
wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I call
Put
that?
it there instead.
My paranormal wallet. Hold on, you need 75 cents?
Uh-huh.
No, but really, honestly, to get serious for a second, I want to believe in the things like the Fae and all that stuff.
I don't know if I want to believe in it, but
Mm-hmm.
if you know, I'm open to it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like I'm open to evidence changing my mind. That's the whole point of being an open-minded skeptic, is that new evidence changes your point of view and your understanding. And that's how it's supposed to be.
It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable to have our minds changed. And so there might be some points in this podcast where our minds are changed, where we have to kind of change the way we think about things or be flexible. And I think that's going to be a really important part of what not only we are asking of ourselves, but also asking you, our beautiful audience, to come along this ride with us and be flexible and open minded. And what do you think? And to Megan's point of being skeptical, I think grounded skepticism, but with an open heart and an open mind, is a really cool way to approach a lot of these things. And I can't wait to learn more and explore more. I truly have such a curious mind for all of this. So I'm excited.
Yeah. And hopefully you all have an open mind toward dark humor and some curse words. And who knows what else is going to come out of our mouths, because anything can.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think that's what we why we get along is we're real. And I think what I've noticed about this is no judgment. I'm not judgery or bang
Executioner.
giver. No, bang giver.
Or
Is
no.
that it doesn't need to be just angel feathers and sunshine butterflies, or you don't need to be a paranormal investigator and be one thing, or a Reiki master and be one thing. You can be a dynamic person and have different personality traits and perceive and put yourself out there, because I believe in authenticity. And I think when we show up authentically who the fuck we are, it draws people in to feel seen through you. And I can tell you, Megan, like that's how I came into my spirituality, because I found you on TikTok and the things that you were saying on YouTube. Well, I found you on YouTube, but then I went over, I converted.
Right.
But essentially you were saying the things that nobody else was saying, that I was like, this feels real. And so just buckle up for the ride, because we're going to say things in hopes to find the people that hear us that say, this feels real to me. And I hope he gives me bangs.
Yes.
Bangs across America.
I think what's important is that we learn not to place people on pedestals, right? Whether they're a medium or they're whatever else, right? That we realize that people are all equal. There's people ahead of us in the journey that may have more understanding, and people ahead of us who have more understanding. You know what I mean? but we're all equal, and we're all, we're all flawed. We're all flawed human beings, and we're all learning, and we're all growing. And I think giving grace for ourselves and grace for each other and grace for, all the listeners and all the whoever, right? I think keeping that in mind is important, because I think that I know in my journey of like, meeting, spiritual gurus and mediums, there's definitely been times where I've placed people on pedestals that have not helped me, right? It's not helped me. And it's been disappointing, or it's been whatever, because of my own expectation that's unfair to place on someone else, right? So I think that it's just important to always remember that when it comes to people, no one's only one thing. People are many, many things. And yes, we're all very spiritual, love the spirit world, love to connect for people, love to talk about these subjects, but we also love lots of other things, right? And that will be a part of this as well. So I think it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna have a fun time no matter what ends up happening, and hopefully people learn some things too.
If not, you're just gonna laugh a
Yeah.
lot. And I think
Yeah.
that was one of the biggest passions for wanting to create this, is like just have fun.
Fun.
I think
Yep.
Matt kind of touched on this, is a
We need
lot
fun.
of the spiritual world is very serious and very and there is a time and
Yes.
place for that. There is a time and
Sure.
place for
Yeah.
prim and proper and seriousness and reverence,
Reverence.
absolutely. But
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Shut up.
that's my drag name. But honestly, like I think that it's there's also a place for lightheartedness and fun. And if I've learned anything about the spirit world, they love to giggle, they love to laugh, and they have
They
such a
do.
good sense of humor, and they love great music, and they love
Mm.
the joy of life. And so I hope that that's part of this too. And I hope you get a chuckle.
Sure. That's where humor comes from. Yeah, like that good sense of humor that comes from spirit. Like that's a part of us as a spirit. That's not just the ego part of us. That's connected to love. Love, baby. Love and passion.
Oh my God, it sounds like you just described Twilight.
I mean, that's why
She's
I like
really
Twilight.
trying to nail this thruple date, which
Jana
she's like
hates
the
everybody.
love and the passion.
So, question before we end this date: do you want children?
I already have 2. I think I'm done.
Okay, good.
I've
Yeah, I think
I've
I'm
got
done.
an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old. That chapter is done for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to let you know that I'm nobody's stepdaddy. So,
But can people
About
still
the
call
date.
you
that's
daddy?
no. You can call
Papa.
me. Just call me that, or just call me. I'm so awkward. Thank God I've been in a relationship for 20 years because I have no game.
I'm like, next.
You're
Table 7.
creepy.
Sure.
You know what I really miss? I miss those old infomercials when they were like in the 90s where they're like, call like 1-800 da 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 da, and like the people are all like, hi, I'm Dave. I like long walks on the beach, fried
Yeah.
chicken, and my dog. Don't
I
you
love
like
those.
magic carpet rides? I'll be your Aladdin. And
They're so sad. Have you seen those on TikTok?
Mhm.
I've seen people posting those. I'm like, it's just so sad. People just need connection, right?
Yeah.
People just need connection. And look, there's someone for everybody. Just show up, guys.
A lid
That's
for
all you have to
every
do.
pot.
Just show up and be yourself. And if you show up for yourself, someone is gonna vibe, and they're gonna find you, and you're gonna find them, and it all clicks. It all works.
Yeah, consensual showing, not showing like
Yes.
this.
No. Consensual. Yeah.
We have
I'm
to
a
be
lover's lover.
Yeah, we have to be specific when we're
Mhm.
manifesting. Just not this.
No, it's creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Mm-mm.
Don't be creepy.
There are a few ground rules in SUPERnormal podcast, and being creepy is not one of them. I don't know what the other rules are. We haven't really established them, but the other rules are TBD. But the number one rule is don't be creepy.
We'll write them down. And I do want to say everyone is super normal in this podcast. And that, like, if you hear experiences that you've had in your life that resonates with you, we're just hoping you feel super normal. Because the best part of our class is that when we teach it is the people that walk away going, oh, I had that as well. Now I don't feel so like the weird kid.
Yeah. It's definitely important. I think that people know they have a place
Mhm.
and that whatever their experience has been, it's okay. Whether they've had a tons of experiences or no experiences, or they felt really weird because of experiences, or like a black sheep their whole life, or they feel like they're an alien or whatever. You have a place here with us. You have a place. And yeah, I hope people know that and
And if
feel
you
that.
are an alien,
Mhm.
we all know which one of us is the alien now. So you can reach out to the one of us that is the alien.
Says the lady with her eyes double blinking. I saw that blink that way.
Uh-huh.
I see it.
So, with that, we are so very excited for this journey. We really are. We've got so many exciting ideas. We've got exciting guests on the way. So, please and thank you for pressing the subscribe button, the notification bell, because you really aren't going to want to miss one episode of this podcast. We're going to have so much fun together on this journey and hopefully learn a bunch along the way.
That's right.
Say goodbye, Megan.
Say goodbye, Megan.
Megan never
Say goodbye,
wants
Dina.
to. Here's what we've learned so far. Megan never wants the episodes to end.
I know.
Forever and ever. Amen.
That's a really
It's
nice
beautiful.
prayer.
We shall see you next time. Just go listen to the next episode right now. Just
Yeah.
I need a Zen.
And don't forget to do a finger check.
Yeah.
Your own check. Bye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.